que iniciou a gente não foi para Camboja, mas depois a gente se encontrou em Pipi de novo. Eu falava para eles mesmo.
A gente conhece muita gente legal nas viagens, tem muita gente legal por aí.
After 12 unforgettable days traveling through Greece, Silvera discovered the easiest way to enjoy this magical island without a single moment of stress. If your trip includes both Athens and Santorini, here's a smart tip many travelers overlook. Start with Santorini first. Trust me, it can make your whole trip smoother, easier, and way more fun. Why begin your journey with Santorini? Let me break it down with 4 important tips. Number 1, super easy travel. Flights from Athens to Santorini are lightning fast, just 45 minutes. Ferries are beautiful, sure, but they can take 5 hours or more depending on the type and the weather. By flying straight to Santorini when you arrive in Athens, you avoid unnecessary back and forth travel later and start your adventure right away. Number 2, light luggage, happy traveler. At the beginning of your trip, your bags are light. Just clothes and essentials. That's a lifesaver in Santorini, where stairs, narrow streets, and steep paths are everywhere. Bonus tip, Athens Airport even has luggage storage if you want to leave a larger suitcase there and travel lighter. Number 3, souvenir safe zone. Greece is full of treasures, ceramics, wine, olive oil, but they're fragile. By visiting Santorini first and doing most of your shopping later in Athens, you won't have to worry about breaking your souvenirs while moving between islands. Last tip, how long is enough? Depending on your travel style, your Santorini stay can vary. 3 days is great for adventure lovers, while 5 days is ideal if you want to explore history, culture, and hidden corners. Now let's start exploring this stunning island.
Mas eu acho que tem que comprar o ticket primeiro do boss.
When you land at Santorini International Airport, the first thing you need to do is get to your hotel. And your options are simple, bus or car. The bus is cheap and goes straight to Fira, about 6 kilometers away, in 10 to 15 minutes. Ticket, €2. Buses stop at the airport roughly every 60 to 90 minutes from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. If your hotel is in Oya, you switch at Fira, then another 20 to 25 minutes. During the high season, buses can get crowded and lines form quickly, especially for the first buses after flights land. Expect packed buses, limited space for luggage, and slower boarding. A car gives you flexibility, but parking in Fira and Oya? That's tricky. Scooters or four-wheelers are smarter for navigating narrow streets. Rentals run 25 to 70 euros per day, depending on the season. Now here's the deal. If you arrive after 9 p.m., the buses are done, your only option is a taxi or pre-booked transfer. During high season, taxis can be harder to find, and prices may rise slightly, usually around 30 to 40 euros to Fira, and 40 to 55 euros to Oya.
That's the last stop.
Yes, the last stop Fira, here, ticket please. €2 per person. Tickets please, €2 per person. Thank you. Fira, last stop here. Thank
You
you.
have a receipt?
Of
Thank
course.
you.
Next, how many?
All right, that's the last stop. And nobody knew. Crazy. You see that? It's 2 guys, the one right there, and another one in the middle. Esqueceu alguma coisa? Eita! Quando você vem do aeroporto, aí você vai descer aqui em Fira. Essa aqui é a estação de Fira, entendeu? São os 2 lugares famosos, Fira e Ia. E esses caras aí são tudo que coleta os dinheiros dos ônibus. E quando você quer viajar para outros lugares aqui da cidade, aqui como é que chama, a bilheteria para comprar os tickets. Entendeu? E você tem ATM cash right here, tem ATM, o bancozinho do ATM ali, entendeu? E você vem aqui, ó, faz uma direita, um dos principais aqui.
From the airport to your way to the hotel, you'll see a ton of places renting ATVs and scooters. But honestly, hotels usually have hookups with trusted rental spots and can get you a better deal or something more reliable. So it's smarter to just wait until you check in instead of grabbing the first thing you see on the way.
Place to wash the laundry. There you go, drop your laundry. Spoke with the guy right there that rents a four-wheeler, 2 days. It's like a 100, but I think it's still expensive. I've been told that it's supposed to be a little bit cheaper, but I'm not sure. Figure it out. But I'm gonna rent for 1 day only, and enjoy the island, explore the whole island, and you're gonna be with me, explore it together. All right, that's Kalia. Aqui chegamos aqui, ó, no hotel Kalia. Retreat. See, this is junior suite, and it's a nice bathroom right here. I like it. And this junior suite has nice patio. Right. There can view the pool. Can be better than this, man. And I will tell you how much I paid for. Can drink wine here. It's a little chilly. It's surrounded by all the hotels outside. Very early in the morning.
You have one more break in your foot. One more.
Right here?
Yes, if you want to.
As soon as I got the four-wheeler, I had to learn how to use it because I had never ridden one before. I got instructions from the instructor and he taught me really well. There's no mystery to it. You just need to be careful and respect the speed. He even gave me 2 helmets just in case. Riding a four-wheeler is quite different from riding a scooter or a motorcycle. You don't lean your body to turn. Instead, you steer with your hands on the handlebars and use your body weight and shoulders to help balance and guide the ATV when turning.
Is it good?
Yes. What do you feel?
Feel okay? Yeah.
First 5 minutes.
I rent this four-wheeler for just 30 euros per day, and it was arranged by my hotel front desk, Maria. After a bit of practice for 5 minutes, I was driving confidently. For a single person, it's much more convenient. Cars are fast, but in Santorini, parking is a huge problem. With an ATV, you can practically park anywhere and go anywhere, completely different from driving a regular vehicle.
Morning.
As I'm riding this four-wheeler along these cliffs, let me share the real beginning of this place. The island was formed by a long history of volcanic activity from the Santorini volcano. Hundreds of thousands of years ago, repeated eruptions built up a large, single volcanic island called Thera. Over time, pressure built up beneath the volcano until, around 1600 BC, it triggered the massive Minoan eruption, one of the most powerful eruptions in human history. The explosion was so intense that it blew out the center of the island, sending ash across the Mediterranean and even affecting civilizations like the Minoan civilization. After the eruption, the emptied magma chamber collapsed, causing the middle of the island to sink into the sea and form a huge crater called a caldera. What remained were the outer edges of the original island, which broke apart into the crescent shape you see today. Later, smaller eruptions in the center of the caldera created new islands, like Nea Kameni and Palea Kameni, which are still volcanic and continue to grow slowly. When the volcano erupted, Akrotiri was buried under ash, preserving its streets, walls, and frescoes for thousands of years. Centuries later, people returned, built homes and terraces into the cliffs, and established the villages that became home to generations. Riding here now, you can feel that ancient legacy, the fire, the rebirth, the deep history beneath every path. So, Santorini today is the result of creation, destruction, and rebirth, shaped by one of the most dramatic volcanic events in history.
Waves whisper against the storm, white walls breathing under golden light. I arrived, nothing but a heartbeat, and the sky open wide. I step into the unknown.
Man, look at this. Vamos dar uma parada aqui. Oh my. Wow. Man, Santorini is huge. We try to go to Oya. I think it's Oya. That's how it's pronounced. That's cool. That's good. You cannot go around walking. Trust me. You cannot go around walking neither there. Definitely. Without that, it is impossible.
Some places stay with you long after you leave, and Santorini is one of them. Riding through its winding streets, it feels like a new discovery at every turn. The island stretches about 18 kilometers from north to south and just 6 kilometers at its widest, shaped by volcanoes and the endless Aegean Sea. There are around 17 villages, each with its own story. Fira, the capital, buzzes with life on the cliffs. Ia, with its blue-domed houses, feels like a painting you can step into. Imerovigli offers quiet moments above the sea, while Firo Stefani and Pyrgos hold narrow streets and panoramic views. On the coast, Kamari and Parissa show lively beaches, and Akrotiri whispers stories from the past. Right now, I'm riding toward Ia, the sun casting gold on the cliffs, and the view unfolding with every turn. Riding here, you feel the heartbeat of Santorini, the mix of history, nature, and life itself. And I want to take you with me to see it as I do in this moment.
check here.
Walking through Ia, even with people around, there's something calm about this place. These narrow paths, the white walls, the blue domes, it almost doesn't feel real. Every corner opens up to the caldera, cliffs dropping into the deep blue Aegean, and homes that look like they're carved straight out of the rock. And the truth is, they were. Ia wasn't built for beauty, it was built for survival. This used to be a village of sailors and traders, and the homes were carved into the volcanic cliffs to protect against wind, heat, and even pirates. What you see today is not just architecture, it's resilience. Now, Ia is the most expensive and exclusive area in Santorini. Luxury cave hotels, private terraces, infinity pools, everything here is built around the view. On average, hotels range from $250 to over $1,000 per night, especially during peak season. What surprises most people is how small it really is. Only about 1,500 residents live here. It's a real community, not just a destination, and you feel that as you walk through it. During the day, it's all about exploring. Getting lost in these streets, finding hidden viewpoints, small cafes, quiet corners. This isn't a place you rush. And then sunset comes, and everything changes. People gather along the cliffs, all facing the same direction, waiting. It's one of the most famous sunsets in the world, and once you see it, you understand why. At night, Ia becomes something different. Not loud, not chaotic, elegant. You'll find wine bars, cocktail lounges, and restaurants focused on atmosphere. It's more about the experience than the party.
Isso aqui à noite deve ficar bonito, luminoso.
If you're looking for something more energetic, that's where Fira comes in. Fira is busier, louder, and more affordable with clubs and late-night spots. That's the difference. Ia is quiet luxury and romance, while Fira is energy and nightlife. So if you come here, take your time, don't rush it. Don't just chase the photos. Respect the space because people actually live here. Walking through Ia like this, you realize this isn't just one of the most beautiful places in the world, it's one of the most meaningful. Walk with me through the narrow paths of Oia right now. I want you to feel like you're right here beside me, step by step. Feel the warm air, the white walls glowing in the sun, and the sea stretching endlessly beside us as we wander and take in every quiet, beautiful moment together.
Essa parte aqui é Ia. É uma das áreas mais caras aqui em Santorini. Mas olha a visão. Agora são 12h50. Essa aqui à noite deve ficar lindo. Mas aí.
I packed my dreams and followed the wind across the
Caramba,
sea
bonito.
where the blue begins to
Tava uma casa em cima da outra mesmo. Um hotel em cima do outro.
Now, it's April 2025, and walking through Ia is smooth and enjoyable. The streets are calm, the steps manageable, and I can really take in the views without feeling rushed. But I have to say, during the summer, this place becomes chaotic. The narrow streets fill with crowds, the steps get congested, and walking around can be difficult. Shoulder season is really the best time to experience Ia at a relaxed pace, when you can enjoy the beauty and charm without fighting through the crowds.
through silence, through isolation.
I found a deeper conversation.
With every mile and every view, I started learning something new. We travel
Essas piscinas são bem pequenininhas.
through distant lands that pull us near, searching for answers under the sun. Along the roads where dreams are spun, through every trip we start to see hidden pieces of you and me. In magical nights and skies so blue, the world reflects what lives in you. My eyes saw things I'd never imagined. softly undone, and somewhere between the sea and the sky I found
Caramba.
and pieces of white.
Tem que ter cuidado que senão o cara se perde aqui. Igrejinha aí. Rapaz, é bonito.
Santorini vai.
Gatinho dormindo ali tranquilo. Caramba.
Island, white walls, I see the sun. New air, new life, I come undone.
Catamarãs.
My eyes feels like I just touched the sky.
I'm going to the swimming pool, meu irmão. Enjoy the beach.
Island rhythm in my soul. I go,
Try to figure out how to go up or down.
control. I move, I flow like the water down below. Santorini, I dey feel underneath this golden light. Oh, I go where the wind dey lead. This moment is all I need. Santorini, I dey free my mind. Leave the past and pain behind.
Is it better to buy a box?
Let the feeling take control. I shine, I glow as the evening starts to show. Santorini, I get feel underneath this golden light. Oh, I go where the wind may lead. This moment is all I need. Santorini, I get free my mind.
Pode falar mesmo.
Leave the past and pain behind.
Andando aqui no comunidade de Olha. Áustria, Caldeira Studios.
In Ia, the best photo spots include Ia Castle for stunning sunset views over the sea, the iconic blue-domed churches for classic Santorini shots, and the narrow white streets filled with charming houses and flowers. Amudi Bay is perfect for seaside photos with boats and cliffs, while the windmills offer great sunset silhouettes. For wider caldera views and different angles, nearby Fira also has excellent viewpoints. Kant, Between staying and leaving, I realized that some sights, like this one over Oya, are gifts God lets us see only when the time is right.
Salt in the air, engines echo through silence. The island breathes beneath me.
Let's go.
Where the cliffs run, the sea stretches endless and deep. A promise it refuses to keep. Dust rises behind every turn. The sky feels close enough to burn. No past, no future to chase. Only this moment, this place. Every road bends into light. Every second feels alive. I ride into the white fire horizon, where the earth meets the sky and gold. No fear in the sound of the end, no weight in the stories I hold. The world falls away in the distance, time disappears in the heat. I am nothing, I am everything, with the island beneath my feet. Cliffs drop into
All right. Thirsty. Okay. All right. I left the four-wheeler park right there. Let's go explore it.
Fira stretches along the cliffs of Santorini's caldera, and as I walk its winding streets, I honestly have no idea exactly where I'm heading. And that's what makes it so exciting. We get to explore it together. Fira isn't just another pretty town. It's the capital of Santorini, a lively hub full of history, culture, and energy, where local life blends seamlessly with travelers from all over the world. The city offers a wide range of hotels, from cozy guest houses to boutique stays and luxurious caldera view suites. Standard rooms here typically range from 180 euros to 650 euros per night, generally more affordable than Oya, where sunset view rooms often start at higher prices and can easily exceed 800 to 1,200 euros. Because Fira has more options overall, it's easier to find a place that fits your budget, whether you're traveling solo, with friends, or as a couple. Dining in Fira spans from casual and affordable to premium experiences. A meal at a casual restaurant or taverna typically costs around 15 to 25 euros per person, and fast food options or gyros are often around 9 to 12 euros, making it quite doable if you're on a budget. If you choose a restaurant right on the caldera edge or with a sunset view, prices go up significantly. Mid-range dinners for two in those spots often cost around 90 euros or more for a three-course meal. Those premium views and locations carry an extra cost. Fira is also the main hub for excursions around Santorini. Many boat trips to the volcano, hot springs, and other nearby islands depart from here, so it's easy to plan adventures without traveling far. For those who enjoy nightlife and social energy, Fira delivers. It's Santorini's liveliest night scene, with bars, lounges, and nightclubs that stay open late, while nearby villages like Oya become quiet after dinner and are more focused on romantic sunset strolls than late-night partying. Despite the activity and the price ranges, Fira still offers stunning views. From the edge of the caldera, you can see the deep blue sea, dramatic cliffs, and the volcanic islands in the center. Every alley, terrace, and street corner feels like a new discovery, a place to eat, a viewpoint to admire, or a bar lighting up as dusk falls. Fira is busy, yet serene, historic, yet vibrant. Exploring it without a set plan lets you feel its rhythm and energy fully. Every step tells a story, and every turn offers a memory waiting to happen. As we continue exploring Fira, one of the things worth talking about are the museums here. because they help you understand the deep history of this island and the civilizations that lived here long before the dramatic cliffs and caldera views. Museum of Prehistoric Thera. This is the most important museum in Fira for understanding Santorini's ancient past. It houses thousands of artifacts from archaeological excavations on the island, especially from Akrotiri, the prehistoric settlement buried by a massive volcanic eruption over 3,500 years ago. Here you'll see pottery, jewelry, tools, sculptures, and wall paintings that date back to early Cycladic and late Bronze Age times, giving you a real look at how advanced life was here long before modern tourism. Visiting this museum before seeing the Akrotiri excavation site is very helpful. It gives you context and lets you recognize many of the objects once you see them in the dig itself.
I'm glad there's not many people here, so there's a chance to explore a little bit better. This is a nice spot. Oh, let's look at that end. If they closed or what? I think this restaurant is closed. That's shame. But man, look there. Nice view.
Through every hand, we understand. We understand. Lost in airports, time zones fade. Memories follow every choice I made. Coffee talks with a stranger soul.
Guess that's the place there. Well, that's what they leave the church here. I mean, this Italian restaurant that he is closed, but look at the view.
The sky feels free, like the world is slowly teaching me. I never thought I would see these places in my life. The ones
I have no idea where I'm going to. I'm just scroll around, man. So
where the oceans breathe, and found myself in the air I leave. Oh, we bow to different skies above, but breathe the same air. The need for love, beliefs may change.
oh, this is a great spot. Oh yeah. That's a great spot to fly the drone. Damn. Foi o morro onde eu tirei foto, rapaz. Eu gravei lá. Entendeu? Só que eu não posso mostrar tudo, né, meu amigo? Senão vai tudo acontecer no vídeo.
Faz a filmagem e explica a história, entendeu?
Não, Júnior, não vou explicar não. Eu vou dizer, ó, tá aí, ó. Vocês.
Aí tu avisa, eu quero ver.
É, eu também quero ver.
Tudo-
Eu aviso. Por isso que tu fica gravando vídeo de 1 segundo, 2 segundos, é?
Não, 15, 20 segundos, 30 segundos. É. Você colocar os clipes tudo junto assim. Olha pra aqui, vê que penhasco da porra.
Se eu quiser que
É porque a gente chama de take. Porque tem que filmar take, entendeu? Pra ajudar.
Tá vendo aí? Ó, tem outra igrejinha ali.
Pelo amor de Deus, porque senão fica muito pesado.
Ó.
Aí liga na take, aí vai juntando tudo.
Como é que é?
Senhor?
Como é que é?
É o que faz? Pra fazer os vídeos em português também.
Sim, rapaz, eu sei. Ó, vê o penhasco. É esse. É. Vai lá.
dá notícia.
Tá bom.
O mosteiro de São João. O
Tá.
mosteiro de São João aí, eu acho que é isso que tu mostrasse, não foi?
Como é que é?
O mosteiro de São João.
Que mosteiro, São João?
Não sei agora.
Visita aí, pô. Visita aí pra mostrar a gente.
Beleza.
Monster de São João,
É, beleza.
Apocalipse.
Vou lá, vou lá.
O pessoal fala muito.
Ah, tchau. Oh, tchau. E aqui também você pode pegar o bonde lá pra baixo. Dá pra ver aqui.
Right there is the cable car in Fira. Normally, this ride takes about 3 minutes down to the old port where people catch their catamaran tours. It usually costs around €6 one way and runs most days, but today it's closed. Sometimes that happens because of weather, maintenance, or seasonal hours.
Vou tentar ir naquela viagem ali dos catamarã pro pôr do sol. O pôr do sol aqui é de 8 horas da noite, nessa época. Olha aí. Obviamente. This one here is a good location. That's the volcano right there. That's the what they call hot springs. But I'm gonna plan to go over there. I have no idea where I'm going to, so but I'll be explaining on the video. So
As I'm walking up these steps, you can already see one of the most unique churches here in Fira coming into view, the Catholic Cathedral of St. John the Baptist. It stands out right away because of its soft peach color, something you don't usually see among the white buildings of Santorini. This cathedral was originally built in 1823, during a time when a small Catholic community lived on the island, influenced by the Venetian presence here centuries ago. That's also why the design feels different. It has more of a Baroque style, instead of the typical cycladic look you see around. Like much of Fira, it didn't escape the 1956 earthquake, which caused major damage across the island. What you see today was carefully rebuilt later, preserving its original character. And as you get closer, you really start to feel that contrast, not just in the color, but in the history. It's a small reminder that Santorini isn't just one story, but layers of different cultures over time.
it's not high season yet. Peak season. I have not started yet, but next month is when it starts.
If you're planning to buy souvenirs here in Santorini, I can honestly tell you, this is one of the cheapest places to shop for souvenirs in Fira. So take a look around here. The main shopping areas in Fira are pedestrian pathways, not regular streets. Most of the shops are along narrow walking alleys, stairs, and cliffside walkways.
You don't have a name, it's a shop.
The cheaper shop here in Fira, this.
It is.
Yeah.
What's the name of this road right here? Okay, remember,
Don't
right?
have name.
Alright, this is a place here, souvenir. You see the Sea View Cafe, restaurant, snack. Come here, check it out. This little store right here. This is the cheapest souvenirs you can find right here in Santorini. Right next to Asminia. Right there. The owner right here. Come here and they eat right here. So they great family. So
Vocês vão
here,
no
record here.
Facebook? No Facebook, vê tu Azi.
Try to find here the location here so we can tag it. Nice place, nice family. You should come this place here, right here, Santorini. And everything's fresh.
I cannot find it on Facebook. I will give you.
That's really good. Chicken, teriyaki sauce, French fries, you see, pork, e o pão, pita. E a cerveja ali, grega. This is a local beer right here. Beer from Santorini called Blue Monkey. Man, this beer is good. And I tell you, I'm not really a fan of beer, but this beer it tastes really good. Santo Gyros. Santorini is right here, and the place souvenir that I bought this license plate right here on the left. Yes.
This is another restaurant that I highly recommend. It is affordable and the food is delicious.
Man, there's stores, restaurants everywhere. There's one closer than the other, man.
The world pauses for the sunset, hearts aligned in the same direction, a quiet mystery unfolding in the fading light, and now we ascend over Santorini.
Before time had a voice, there was silence over this land. Stone and sea, fire and wind. Everything's still here, still breathing. White cliffs hold villages like memory, carved into the edge of the world. Nothing here feels new. Everything feels remembered. This is Greece, not as a place, but as something that continues. Volcanic ground beneath silence, as if the earth once broke open and never forgot. The sea does not rush, it only exists. And above it all, there is stillness. White villages in the sun, blue domes facing the horizon. Nothing is lost here. Nothing is gone. It remains. It remains.
It is 8:51, and I'm heading to center because I'm gonna have the early excursion. It's gonna start at 9:20, so we're gonna have a little trip towards the volcano and the caldera. So I'm gonna show you everything to you, but the weather is now really great. Look at that. It's great.
Baja, baja, muchacha. Baja, baja, muchacha. You do it. Baja, baja, muchacha. Oye, torre.
Look at that. All right. Make a left here.
As I left the hotel, I decided to walk toward the center of Fira so I could meet everyone and catch the ride for the boat trip to the volcano. What I didn't realize is that Santorini doesn't just give you streets, it gives you a maze with hills. Fira feels like a labyrinth made of ups and downs, where one minute you're climbing, the next you're descending, and you're never quite sure if you're getting closer or just getting a better view. You have to stay alert for tiny signs on the corners of walls at intersections like clues in a treasure hunt. One wrong turn and suddenly you're not lost. You're just on an unplanned cardio tour of the island.
Aqui na Grécia são mais de 6.000 ilhas. Alright, we got a guide right here. He's gonna lead us.
Depending on the season, people usually leave from Fira by van or bus to the port for the volcano boat trip. In many cases, Fira itself is the meeting point before heading down to the boats.
What's going on, buddy? I think they want to try to push us right here, everybody. I'm not sure. It looks like. Right here, once you arrive here, there's a schedule for the ships, ferries, go all different islands right here. And there's a schedule right here you have to look at. And that's right here. It is the where you buy your tickets. Look at those ships, man. Olha os barquinhos aí, ó. Estilo bem antigo. Ele tá indo pro Poseidon.
Sente o gravinho. Sente a noite. Todo mundo pronto agora.
Morning. Morning.
Solta o som.
No, sure. I'm gonna try to stay right here in the front.
E meu corpo já quer se perder. Ela chegou e mudou o lugar. Sem nem falar, já me fez olhar.
Nice family right here. Say hi.
Hello.
I guess that's the volcano right there, right?
That's from UK.
Yeah. Wow. That's all we had to.
Out here now, already moving through the waters of Santorini. I want you to feel like you're right here with me on this boat. I'm not rushing this or trying to turn it into a typical travel vlog. The goal is simple, to slow things down and let you see what I'm seeing, the way I'm seeing it. Look back for a moment. The villages of Oia and Fira are already far behind us now, sitting high on the cliffs. From here, everything feels quieter. The wind, the water, even time itself. Around us, the cliffs rise in dark layers of rock, shaped by forces far beyond what we usually think about. What you're looking at today was once deep beneath the ocean, part of the seabed, now lifted into something completely different, and we're moving right through it. As we get closer to Nea Kameni and pass near Palea Kameni, the landscape turns even more raw and stripped back, just water, stone, and silence. Stay with this. Don't rush past it. It's not just a boat ride. It's a moment to connect with this place as it is. Quiet, vast, and unreal.
Just go check and get the boat here in the back. The crew, how you doing? It's like it's warm and cozy right here. This only costs 50 euros, and you can check the volcano and several areas. It's like a 6 hours excursion. So that's because it's low season. So 50 euros.
VNA! As our DJ called to bring everyone to the dance floor. We are proud of Let's Go! Yeah, yeah! Yeah, yeah! J. Silvera Copa! Truck!
Look at the volcano. Never seen in my life. That's the first time.
Now we're slowing down, getting ready to step onto the volcano. As I look out, everything changes again. The water feels calmer here, but the land ahead looks almost unreal. Black rock, layers of ash, sharp edges shaped by time. This is Nia Kameni up close. No villages, no white walls, no noise. Just raw ground, dark, solid, and quiet. What you're seeing under your feet in a moment isn't new. These rocks, this ash, all of it has been here for thousands of years. Layer after layer, shaped by forces most people only read about. And now we're about to walk right on top of it. There's something powerful about that contrast. Just a few minutes ago, we were surrounded by sea and cliffs, and now it feels like another world entirely. This isn't just an arrival, it's stepping onto ancient ground, formed over thousands of years from volcanic ash and solidified lava, long before anything around us existed.
Too much heat, too real. She spins once I lose my mind. Left the world right behind. Hands up high.
All right, let's go check.
Everything just feels so right. Reggaeton with salsa fire. Take it higher, higher, higher. Turn around. Vuelta, don't stop now. Feel the pressure. Left to right. Lose control.
Anastasia is our guide.
Right now, I'm at Pier 1 in Santorini, and there are 5 piers in total. Pier 1 at the base of the caldera, and Pier 5 up on the rim. This is the entry into a collapsed volcano, and I need you to picture what I'm walking on. The ground here isn't normal. It's solid volcanic rock, sharp lava and ash formed after the eruption around 1600 BCE. And if you ever come here, you need proper shoes, closed-toe hiking shoes with strong grip. Anything else makes this climb difficult and unsafe.
Yeah. DJ Silveira.
Gonna have to do a little hiking here to get close to the volcano. It's divided by Pier 1.
From Pier 1 up to Pier 5, this isn't just a walk. I'm climbing through the inner wall of the Santorini caldera. The terrain keeps shifting under me. Nothing here is flat. I feel it immediately in my legs as I move upward, deeper into the volcanic rock.
I say, girl, I'm coming for you.
Come close, mamacita.
We just passed the first pier, and I'm out of breath. Look at how they made the roads so you can don't fall or something. So you need to have a nice shoes, like a hiking shoes. Don't even close yet. Look what we're heading to. My goodness. Oh, maybe there's another eruption place. There's something right here. Where's this? Oh, this is the map. So how long it takes to get right at the top from here? 20 minutes? 20 minutes or more? You do this every day? Oh my gosh. Don't you get tired? Go up now. Oh.
As I am walking towards Pier 3, the halfway point between the caldera base and the rim, I'm moving through approximately 650,000 years of eruptions. And Santorini doesn't have one simple total because geologists keep finding more layers. 12 plus major explosive eruptions carved this place over the last 650,000 years, with 4 of them caldera forming. The Smithsonian logs 11 eruptive periods, and we've got 11 documented since 197 BCE, including 1925, 1928, 1939 to 1941, and the last one in 1950. Marine cores show the full count, 211 eruptions over approximately 360,000 years, once you include every lava flow and explosion. Santorini is still active, just dormant right now.
Yeah.
And the whole family, right?
Yeah.
Good, good. So, how do you like so far?
Very nice.
Oh yeah?
Do you remember the kid that didn't stop looking at me during the entire trip? That's my friend Vian from England. I met him and his parents at port. Great family. Now we're walking on the volcano together. Vian looked interested because I was vlogging and he thought it was cool. And when I told him I had a drone, you could see the smile from a mile away.
Man, how far we are, man?
Really right over the crest of that.
Across the hill right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can go around the whole caldera, or you can just do like to the right, to the left, you'll see.
Oh yeah.
Left side
Great.
has a bit of like steam and like sulfur.
Oh really?
On the left side.
Okay,
Yeah.
great, thanks. The guide say this is a active area for the volcano right here. We're gonna get close.
In 1956, when the huge earthquake that destroyed completely the village of Ia, over there, the earthquake rate was 7.8 Richters and the village of Ia destroyed completely, but rebuilt it.
See the steam. Right then. Wow. And I'll enxofre. Very warm.
Exactly.
There's another picture right here from the side. But this is the active area from the volcano. Yeah, right? Yeah. And she said that's the only part right here, right?
Yeah, only that.
Yeah.
Before you arrived, before names were given to this place, I was already watching, not from above, but from within. I was not stone, I was fire, not silence, but a voice too vast to be heard.
I rose and the sea pulled back. I broke and the sky filled with ash. What you see now is not what I was, it is what remains. These cliffs you follow, these white walls you admire, they are not built, they are the edge of what I became. You walk here as if this moment belongs to you. But I have seen time pass like wind over water. Empires, voices, footsteps, all of them stayed for a moment,
And then they were gone. I did not leave. I can feel you in the ground below. In the quiet, no one hears. In the shadows of the storm. In the weight of all these years.
You are not the past we see, not a story left behind.
You are breathing in the deep. You are harder through all time. You feel me, because I never left. I do not sleep. I do not fade. I wait. Beneath every step you take, beneath every wall you trust, I am still here. Not as destruction, but as memory that does not disappear. You call this beauty. I call it aftermath. And still, you come closer. You look down into what opened the earth, and for a moment you understand.
You are more than what remains, more than fire turned to stone. In the silence, in the depth, you are never truly gone. Through the sea and through the sky, through the light that never ends, you are here. You are here again.
Hot springs. Yes. So from here right now, we're gonna go to the hot springs. Woo. Yeah.
Pain got pockets, I live in them.
Everybody arrives right here, and it doesn't matter if your boat is on the side. What happens is you jump from this boat to this boat, and it goes over there.
This is Thracia Island. In early 2025, the Santorini region experienced a strong earthquake swarm that triggered emergency measures and heightened monitoring. During this period, many residents and visitors temporarily left Thracia and nearby areas as a precaution due to seismic risk. The island itself was not officially declared permanently evacuated, but activity and population levels dropped significantly for a time. After the situation stabilized, people gradually returned and daily life resumed.
Get ready to jump in the water, man. It's cold, but let's do it. Me and Vian, we ready, Rian? Huh? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? We're gonna swing right here. So let's go check if it's warm or not. But I have a feeling that it's still cold. But hey, man, that's my first time swim next to the volcano. So let's do it.
They're crashing. And if you swim 50 to 60 meters and you go to the brown color of the water after the little rock, temperature there is about 25 to 27 degrees. The depth to the point that we stop is about 20 meters, 6 to 70 feet. That means that you have to be a very strong swimmer to swim here. Please don't risk your safety, okay? You need something like everyone today needs to take it slowly because it's kind of windy and wavy. That means that maybe it's easy to go inside, but it's not that easy to come back, okay? So if you are sure and you want to swim here, please follow me to this side of the boat.
Ian, watch for the slope, rock and all, okay?
Yeah.
Ian, you don't go fast.
Even broken, still ask why.
Life's so heavy, but I still breathe. Scarred up soul, but I still believe. lost in games, what it all means. Still walking through unseen dreams. Faith in the dark, I still reach, even when the pain.
Let's go. Yeah.
I still heal, yeah, I fall, but I still breathe, yeah.
Man, it's cold. It's cold. It's cold. But it's nice. Let's go shack in here.
I don't know if you can notice, but at the beginning I had a bit of a hard time figuring out how to swim while holding my vlog camera and the yellow float from the boat at the same time. I jumped in anyway and had to quickly adjust just to keep everything together while moving through water that was almost 60 degrees Fahrenheit. The water was freezing, deep, heavy, and honestly not something for inexperienced swimmers, especially children, because it can become dangerous very fast. But there was no way I was going to let this moment pass. Drifting around an active volcano, surrounded by raw earth and endless sea. Cold, chaotic, and unforgettable, I was right there in it, living it fully. And what surprised me most wasn't just the volcano itself, but what I saw up close. Unexpected residents on the volcanic slopes. Goats. Yes, several goats.
Let's get a warm one here. Next to the volcano, man. Let's get warm. Oh, is that a cat over there? Oh, what is it? You see the animal over there? You see that? What is it? Is that goat? What? What? I don't know if you see it. Look there. 3 goats. 2 white and 1 black. Now, ask me how they survive here. I have no idea. No idea what they eat survive. Amazing. Alright. Let's go enjoy now. Look there, how they walk on the edges. And they don't fall, man. Tá vendo aqui a água aqui? Como é que é? Marrom. É água com enxofre. Tô aqui, ó. Ao redor aqui. Ali tem um storage ali. Não sei o que eles fazem ali. Em cima tem um túnel, ó. A água aqui é um pouquinho morna, mas não tá tão morna não. Nossa, rapaz, eu tô abismado com esses... Olha pra aí. Os cabrinhos, né, ali. Como é que esses caras sobrevivem aqui, rapaz? Olha pra lá, vai aqui, ó. Tá vendo aí? Woo! Right here! Where you going, buddy? Look at that goats. There's a lot of echo. Yeah. What they say right here? Solstice saves lives. No, I'm not going up. Some people ask me, Rita, why don't you go up? No, I'm not. I'm not going up there, man. I don't know how they go up there. Here you go. Told you. They would come here and show you. Swing here. Inside the volcano. Oh, but not inside the volcano, but next to the volcano. But the water is not for warm. So I would expect more warm, but it's not warm. No enough. Because they actually, where the volcano is very active, is about 10-15 minutes away from here. So, but it's still a little bit warmer compared to the green part over there.
Yeah. Backpack heavy with unfinished dreams. Airport lights and fluorescent beams. I left my past in the metal machines.
É muito enxofre aqui.
Like it seems. New city breeze with a stranger tone. Different language, still I feel alone. Maps keep folding what I've outgrown. But I keep walking like I'm fully known. Clouds move fast like they're chasing me. Window seats staring in memory. Every mile feels like therapy.
Isso aqui simboliza todas as coisas que eu conquistei. Que eu conquistei. That symbolize all the things that I have conquered.
If you ever consider coming to swimming near the volcano, make sure to follow these tips. Bring a towel, extra dry clothes, and a jacket, because once you get out of the water, the wind can make you feel cold very quickly. Also avoid wearing light-colored shorts or bikinis because the sulfur in the volcanic water can permanently stain your clothes, leaving marks that won't wash out. Be prepared for changing conditions, since you'll be in open water around deep volcanic areas and will need something warm and dry immediately after the swim.
Aqui é a parte de trás da ilha, entendeu? Então, depende de onde você quiser ficar, você tem visão do oceano em todos os lados, né? Só que aquela parte que eu falei que tem do vulcão é o outro lado, o vulcão é do outro lado, entendeu? A caldeira. Se você estiver pensando em trazer 3, 4 malas aqui para Santorini, faça isso não, porque não é brincadeira não, principalmente para as pessoas idosas. Aqui o lugarzinho, ruazinho bonitinho, principalmente para as pessoas idosas, é difícil tá subindo e descendo essas escadas aqui, e com mala, meu amigo, não é brincadeira não. I'm still thinking about it if I'm gonna rent a four-wheeler so I can go to see the excavation activity. So, because by walking, you can't walk here in Santorini. It's very hard. So, it's ups and downs. It's for you move here from place to other. You need at least a four-wheeler or something a little bit faster. Hold on, rent a car because it's hard to find a car space sometimes, especially on the islands overcrowded. So, e eu estava conversando com um dos employees, dos empregados aqui do museu, e ele falou para mim que a área mesmo da Actíria, me desculpe se eu estou pronunciando errado, mas é mais ou menos 20 minutos aqui de carro. Vou ver se alugo um four-wheeler de novo para ir lá ver o site. Recomendo, ó, alugar uma, como é que chama, escura dessa aqui, Vespa que se chama aí, para se movimentar aqui da cidade toda, na ilha toda, qualquer lugar. E rapaz, você coloca 10 euros, tanque cheio, meu amigo, você roda pra caramba. Se brincar, você bate na lua. Você vai bater na lua.
Let's go! On my way to Perissa.
After visiting many countries, I learned something most people don't talk about. When you step out of tourist areas, you usually find the hidden gems, the places with fewer crowds, more authenticity, and stories that aren't on postcards. You start to see how people actually live, not just what's been prepared for visitors. Go beyond the surface. Step out of your comfort zone, connect with locals, listen, observe, and try to understand their culture. That's where the real knowledge comes from, through experience, not just sightseeing. People appreciate when you show genuine interest in their history, and in return, you gain a deeper, more meaningful perspective of the place. I rented this scooter for about $30 a day, and instead of staying around Fira and Oya, as beautiful as they are, I'm riding toward the Akrotiri excavation, about 20 minutes from Fira, depending on traffic. But we're not going straight there. The road pulls us deeper. We'll stop first at Perissa Beach, where the sand is dark with volcanic memory, and then climb toward the Venetian castle of Akrotiri, where stone and wind still carry the echoes of another time. Because this island is more than white houses and blue domes. It's history carved into ash. It's raw volcanic land shaped by fire. It's the quiet rhythm of real life beyond the postcards. So come with me. This is the Santorini most people never see.
This is the Lost Atlantic Museum. Falaram que é 3D. Não sei quanto é que é. Não sei se eu vou entrar aí.
Tô numa bocada aqui que é brincadeira não. Nem ideia pra onde eu vou.
I was just following the GPS, nothing more. Simple directions to Parissa Beach, nothing special expected. Just a road to get me there. But as I kept driving and the path narrowed, I realized I had no idea where it was actually taking me. I was just going along with it, trusting the route. And then I reached the end of that road. And what I saw there was something my eyes had never seen before. A view completely unexpected, unlike anything familiar. Like the world had suddenly opened in a way I had never witnessed. In that moment, it felt like I wasn't just following GPS anymore. I was being led somewhere I was meant to see.
My goodness. I don't feel where I see this. Look at this. I'm on a cliff right here. Gotta have to be very careful. Gorgeous. Olha pra isso. Caralho. I think there is Ia, and it is Fira.
As I'm afraid of heights, I make sure to keep a respectful distance from the edge of the cliff. No unnecessary risks. No, just one step closer moments. But I brought my friend with me. Fearless, reckless, and perfectly comfortable going exactly where I would never dare. It's the one capturing everything from above while I stay right here, on solid ground.
Right where you're standing, the earth once broke open. Fire rose, and everything here fell into ash. Beneath your feet, a buried city still holds its silence. Why here? Why them? Why at all? There was never an answer. Only the reminder that destruction is not the end. It is where something new begins. So we keep moving forward, not because we understand, but because we choose to be brave in the mystery.
Born inside this mystery, before we had a voice, before we could see, we moved through quiet distance, searching for something we cannot name. The heart keeps breaking and healing, still holding questions we can't explain. Maybe there was never anything defined, only the weight of wondering itself. Maybe silence was never empty, just everything we feel but cannot tell. We ask the stars, why are we here? Still reaching out for something never near. But we were made to love, to fall, to rise, to keep on reaching through the skies. Every scar, every sound pulls us back into who we are. And even lost, we still become a light inside the dark. Time takes the ones we treasure, leaving echoes in our hands. Goodbye feels like forever, even when we don't understand. Hope still returns quietly, even when everything feels gone. Nothing we hold was built to stay, but nothing truly fades away. We carry love like unfinished words, lost inside the air we breathe. We ask the stars.
That's a hidden gem right here, man. Perissa. A lot of people don't know about this place. Everybody thinks about the Santorini is about Fira or Ia, but now there you go. So that's the hidden gem right here. Perissa.
Perissa isn't the face of Santorini, it's the part most people almost miss. While the spotlight stays on Oia and Fira, Perissa Beach stretches out quietly on the other side of the island, shaped by volcanic fire into dark sand and open space. The water is crystal clear, shifting between deep blue and turquoise as it meets the black shoreline. There are no cliffs here, no pressure, just a long coastline where locals actually come to live, not perform. During the day, it's simple. Swimming, coffee, the rhythm of the sea. And at night, it shifts. Beach bars, music, people coming together without the chaos of the caldera. It's not the most famous, but that's exactly why it feels real.
Look at that, man. Look at this cute bell tower.
Football lights, stadium high, we all reach for the sky. Love and life in every street, feel the rhythm in your feet. Buenos Aires, lead my sound, turn the whole world round. No matter where we go, same rhythm, same soul. One world, one sound, everybody jump around. No fear, no fight, just feel the night. La vida es fiesta, ale, ale, play, play. From Brazil to Peru, we celebrate the view.
Man, look at this. The sand is black. Isn't it amazing? Look at this view right here.
Hello Santorini! I say hello Santorini! If you're ready tonight, say oh yeah! If you're your suitcase was too heavy, say. Oh no, DJ. Drop that. When I say mamacita, you say mamacita. Hey, hey. Mamacita. When I say Santorini, you say Santorini. Hey, hey. Santorini. Hey. I met her in Santorini, white walls, blue sky. She sipping on a Fanta, I'm like, oh my. She said you look lost, I said that's no lie. I've been lost since the moment you walked by. She took me up the stairs, I was out of breath. Suitcase heavy like I packed my whole life to death. I said, who packed this? Yeah, I know, now I regret everything I did. Oh, pa, she laughing, I fall again. My dignity left on the island bend. She got that look like trouble and sin. One little smile and I'm all in. Let's go! Mamacita de Santorini, you got me loco. Loco! Came for the views, now I'm eating broco. Bro, she said come down, I said no, 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 no. Proposed by accident, holding a gyro. Mamacita de Santorini, so divine, so fine. Got me crying in the Aegean wine. One more time. I lost my heart, my wallet, my spine. But I still come back every time.
Drink some medication right here, man. Got a little headache. On this road, it's a lot of noise. Ibutomol. Let's go find this historical place. All the Greeks that asked for some help, they were very helpful.
I walk through it like a thought.
I'm in Akrotiri, inside the remains of the Venetian Castelli, a fortified medieval settlement built when the Venetians controlled the Aegean. This was once a walled village designed for survival, with tight stone homes and defensive passages protecting life from piracy and invasion. Accidentally, I found it on my way to see the excavation, not even planning to stop here. And suddenly, I was inside this forgotten layer of history. Today, the Castelli is roughly 80% destroyed, fragmented walls, unstable ground, and collapsed structures that make it very dangerous to walk through. What remains is not just ruins, but a fragile archaeological memory of a place that once stood strong between the sea and survival.
São ruínas. Aí, ó. Tá vendo como é que eles fazem essas casinhas? Aqui, ó. Aqui é para fazer contato mesmo com os gregos. Aqui é village mesmo. Interessante. É tudo assim, ó, pintado branquinho, as casas. Não sei qual é a pintura que eles usam. Isso aqui. Hi. Just one.
One, sir.
Yes, sir.
20 euros, please.
Todos os artefatos que nós vimos naquele museu lá em Fira é desse site aqui. Aqui, ó. Dentro aqui de Akrotiri, eu acho que é Akrotiri. Toda vez esqueço esse nome. Acho que eu vejo o site aí, ó. Mais de 1600 anos
antes de Cristo. Aqui dentro da escavação dos primeiros povos de Santorini.
Akrotiri was a highly advanced Bronze Age Aegean city around 1600 BCE, closely tied to the Minoan civilization of Crete through shared art, trade, and maritime culture, with multi-story houses, paved streets, drainage systems, and richly decorated frescoes. And before the catastrophic eruption of the Thera volcano, the island experienced strong earthquake warnings that repeatedly damaged buildings, likely forcing people into a state of crisis and uncertainty, followed by escalating volcanic activity beneath the surface that may have included ground shaking, gas emissions, and environmental changes as magma pressure built, and then the final eruption unleashed massive explosive forces that sent ash and pumice across the island, triggered tsunamis across the Aegean Sea, and ultimately buried the entire city under approximately 6 to 8 meters of volcanic material, sealing it completely underground while preserving it in extraordinary condition. And because no human remains were found inside the settlement, the strongest archaeological interpretation is that the population evacuated before the final destruction, making Akrotiri fundamentally different from Pompeii, where people were trapped and preserved in place by pyroclastic flows. Akrotiri was not a city of sudden death like Pompeii, but a Minoan-influenced Bronze Age metropolis that likely survived its early earthquake warnings through evacuation, only to be permanently entombed under 6 to 8 meters of volcanic ash and pumice after the Thera eruption, with its inhabitants escaping and leaving behind a perfectly preserved ghost city beneath the earth.
Ver como é que eles fazem a escavação, tem que colocar as paredes seguradas com as madeiras para que não caia, para conservar. E aqui tem um sistema todo refrigerado aqui para poder conservar isso. É só ruínas, cara, só ruínas.
I'll leave this island with something, not all the answers, but a little more understanding than I had before. I'm not a historian, just a traveler, searching for meaning, one journey at a time. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Consider subscribing and sharing with friends. Thank you for being here, for watching, for walking this path with me. Stay tuned. There's more ahead. Until the next journey.
Coming still, like breath remembering it was never meant to be rushed.